you listen to the story? This is serious.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would rather if you didn't interrupt me while I tell it.
I haven't said anything.
Okay. So we're saying, it's not that funny. Yeah, from pre-K through kindergarten, you name it, every grade, all the way up through basically.
Wait, pre-K through kindergarten's only 1 year?
That's besides the point. From all of K-12.
K through 12?
Nothing that I ever owned was I didn't get my first Chanel. My first designer. I'm not Tris.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, listen.
That's what I woke up to. I woke up, I heard Mom downstairs. She said, "Mark, did you buy the shares?" And I was like, something is happening.
Dude, something ate this pillow in the corner.
That's the dog.
Really?
Yeah, she used to have a thing with pillows.
She got Cujo as your dog?
Weird. Yeah, no, I woke up to Mom asking Dad if he'd bought the shares, and I was like, we are moving something. Something's happening. I went downstairs. She was like, you want to buy some shares? I was like, I get no money. How much are the shares?
I almost jumped on, but I was going to jump on at 173.
Dad got in at 150.
Yeah, but right when I looked at it like an hour later, thank goodness I didn't jump on it. It's dipping. It's like 155 right now.
He became the first trillionaire today.
Effectively. That was a key word.
No, I just saw breaking news.
You can fact check me, but it said effectively.
Yeah.
I saw a great movie last night.
I saw a really bad one. What did you see?
Miracle Mile.
Oh.
You ever heard of this movie?
Is that like the hockey one?
No, it has
like
nothing,
running instead of ice?
Nothing to do with hockey. It actually could probably happen. It's almost like the downfall of society because they hear that a missile is about to strike a part of LA. And the movie increasingly...
It's new?
Oh, it's an old movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who's in it. I don't even know the guy who directed it. It was kind of like a French name.
Well, it could have been a woman.
No, definitely a guy. I did look into that. His name was Steven, first name. I don't know how to say his last name. He only made like 3 films. No, not Spielberg.
I was joking.
You looking forward to Disclosure Day?
Yeah, Tom saw it. Tom Cruise. I gotta say, I wasn't planning on seeing it, and then I saw that on my Instagram, and I went, might have to go.
You should come with us Sunday.
Sunday. That's a full price day.
Yeah, we're going at 2.
Ooh, I don't know if I can do a full price day.
No?
No. Not in this economy.
I did read today that Regal's doing $1 all time, and then AMC's doing $2 all time. And then I read the comments every showing ever throughout the whole summer. And I read the comments and somebody's like, just check my app. Same.
Oh, it looks like fake news.
Yeah, it was one of those like reposts.
It's like AI.
Yeah, it didn't. But I was amped for a sec.
No, they can't do something like that in this economy. They moved it up. They moved it up to $6. It used to be $5.
You think about the economy a lot.
Yeah, well, it's tough.
Okay. Well, you know what I do want to say? World Cup's going on.
Mm-hmm. Started yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Anything you have to say about this? 105 games over the next 2 months?
I'm excited for those who are excited, and I will be excited for those who are excited.
You're a casual viewer?
Wouldn't even put me there. Whatever's below casual. I don't know if I've ever watched a full-length, like, professional men's soccer game. I'm actually more into, like, Little League. Like, I like when I go watch the, like, kids play soccer and they score every, like, 5 seconds.
Ah, okay.
But, like, not, like, Little League, like, the nets are, like, pop up. Like, I want Little League, like, they have real nets. It's real goals.
Like, you couldn't take it down with
like
your hand.
U8 and up.
U8 and up.
Like, when Blaze played U6, and it was, like, little pop-up tents. It's too young. They don't know what they're doing out there. I need like real players.
But it's not about whether they know what they're doing. It's about the fun, nice environment.
No, I'm saying I like a soccer game where they like kind of know what they're doing, but they're not professionals, because the professionals, they don't score enough for me. I need a little bit more. It's a me problem though. It's an attention span thing. I've always said that like soccer is not for people with low attention spans.
So you like high scoring games
like
in
basketball.
Soccer?
I mean, they score every 5 minutes, seconds.
Okay. Basketball's big right now.
Yeah. Knicks are playing tomorrow. Today. Saturday. Today's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they play tomorrow in San Antonio.
They do call it San Antonio.
I know. I heard someone once, they were walking out of class and this guy was like, I'm from San Antonio. And I'd never heard someone introduce themselves as from San Antonio. And I was like, that just sounds weird to me.
You evacuated there. You should know that.
I was one, but I love it. I love that city. I'd never heard someone say San Antonio.
You didn't have a good Christmas?
Christmas.
In San Antonio.
I was one.
I had a nice Christmas.
Or maybe two.
It's nice.
Yes, the Knicks, they won game 4. Taylor was sitting courtside. You saw her on the side?
I heard her outfit spread some controversy.
She wore a shirt that said Stevie Nicks. She went with the Haim sisters.
That was the controversy?
No. This isn't controversy. I'll get there. She and the Haim sisters, they made shirts. Like Elena Hine or something. I don't know her name.
Alana.
Yeah.
Get her name right.
She made shirts.
Yeah.
And they all had different ones. Like hers, I think, said Nickelback.
Yeah, I saw the TikTok.
And then Taylor said
yeah, they all
Stevie
jumped in
Nicks.
together. She had the red lipstick on. She was like on the left side of the frame. And then one of the other sisters was on the right and Alana was in the middle.
Oh, she's... Yeah. That's right. They were cute. They're cute shirts. They're homemade. They like made them with a cricket. I thought that was really charming.
A creature?
A cricket. You know, one of those little printers that she made it.
Oh,
the Haim sister did.
Like,
yeah, they did that.
A creature into like drawing the letters Knicks, like walk straight.
No.
Go make the K.
They printed them out.
Make the K.
And made their own shirts, and I just thought that was nice. And then they brought a shirt for the person who sat next to them, but Olivia Benson, I think.
Who's she?
I don't actually really know.
What has she done?
I don't know.
She related to Gail Benson?
No, but I think. And then they also bought a shirt for Somber, that singer. It's been yeah. No, the controversy.
Yeah.
The controversy.
Uh-huh.
Was that Taylor went to I'm not a basketball person, but I think it's the Cavs. You know, basketball?
Cavs?
Yeah, the team.
Yeah, you're right, but it's not a great name.
Oklahoma.
Okies.
Kansas?
Right.
I don't know. Don't quote me. Anyway,
she went with... You want to look it up?
She went with Travis to the Cavs game, but she didn't wear Cavs merch. She just wore all black. She looked great. She was wearing jeans, black, little tank top. But it was a Cavs versus Knicks game, so she was technically there with a Cavs fan, Travis, sitting with the Cavs fans, courtside, not rooting for the Knicks. So people were calling her a fake fan, because then she showed up to the Knicks game.
No, there was an outfit controversy too.
Game 4, she shows up, and she's now wearing Knicks merch.
That was the controversy.
But she has a long history of going to Knicks games. This wasn't new for her. And she loves New York.
Does she?
Yeah, she does. She's talked about how much she loves New York. This computer died. I can't look anything up.
Very professional.
Yeah, but I think that was the controversy, is people were like, she's fake, because she should have worn Knicks stuff when she went with Travis, but she was trying to be supportive. She didn't wear Cavs stuff. She wore all black. Like she was in mourning.
Because the Cavs lost.
Yeah, they lost, and then the Knicks won, and she was so happy probably.
Okay. I'm a Spurs fan.
Yeah. I had these mic covers specially ordered for the Knicks.
You never did pay for these mic covers. I'll tell you why I'm a Spurs fan. Well, we evacuated to San Antonio, as you know.
Yo.
And from an early age, I had a little Spurs cap.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, you stand in the front yard a lot as a kid. And there's this kid next door named Jake. And he'd come over and he'd always be trying to buy that little Spurs cap off me. But I knew, even then, you don't let the Spurs cap go. He'd say, like, different numbers.
And you still have it?
Can't find it. I'd be wearing it right now.
Yeah.
He'd try different numbers, like $10, 15, just upping it. Oh.
But you did not
and $15 as a kid.
You did not fold.
That can get you quite a few Bakugan.
Yeah. Well, $15 back in like 2011 was like, you do a lot with $15 in 2011.
Yeah, I mean, the economy, there was a rebuild happening because of that '08 crash.
You get a drink, you get popcorn probably.
Wasn't the fork okay? I mean, come on. Wasn't that vastly different?
I've been going back and forth on like who I should be rooting for, but I've been seeing all this stuff about how good it's been for New York's morale, like citywide morale. And it's just like I saw this person made this reel about how the city is just, they've really come together in this time, and it's like they're united, they're all like together.
Well, they're not. They're like out there killing
No, this guy was like,
You should have seen the punches they were throwing on this one guy.
No. This guy was standing in a bodega and all of a sudden the guy behind me or in front of me just offered to pay for my sandwich because he was so happy.
All the time.
He was so happy about the Knicks. Anyway, I'm hoping that they'll like maybe lose game 5, then go to game 6. It's in Madison Square, and then MSG, and then they'll win in the city. And I think that'll be really good for me when I get up there. If we've had this big win and we're united and people are happy. It's like when the Saints won, you know what I mean? Like it's like it brings a community together and their time of need. Hardship.
No, you're just thinking about yourself because you're moving there and you're freaked out.
No. I mean, yes.
Yeah, you don't want it inflamed.
I would like them to have
gardens planted.
Some high. They have like really done something together. I'm excited for them. I'm excited. They haven't been in for a while. I don't really follow basketball, but someone told me it's been a while.
No, you do follow basketball. You're a liar.
Only March Madness, and that's college, so I don't.
That's basketball. Do you not count those as basketball players?
Well, I was saying I don't follow not professional basketball. I just learned about the finals this year. I just learned that you have to win like 6 games, 5, 4, 4 games. I just learned that. Blaze told me.
Your 12-year-old, 15-year-old brother told you that.
And I won't out you, but I think you might have learned that too. But I know you're a big Spurs fan. Not fair weather. You have that cold weather hat, so not fair weather.
I'd be wearing it right now. I searched through so many bins.
I know.
It's in this house. Because unless Jake stole it.
He might have stole it. Is that the one who went to med school?
Yeah, he's becoming a doctor. He's going big time. Going to make some fat cash.
Chill.
That'd be nice.
Well, I wonder if he's rooting for the Spurs. You should reach out and find out if he's rooting for the Spurs.
Reach out to Jake.
Yeah. I mean, we live in the South, so I wonder if just like... Well, no, because last night those people said that they were rooting for the Knicks. Instagram is behind the Knicks. I mean, it's just like every reel.
No, it's catered to you because you're a Knicks fan.
No, I stopped on a couple Spurs, and then I don't really see any other...
Yeah, you watched like a second.
But it's all World Cup now. It's all World Cup. I mean, wake up one day, now it's soccer.
Do you even know anything about the World Cup? This is another thing.
They are in the group phase right now.
Yeah, group stages.
There are no eliminations right now.
True. They're starting with Group A.
Canada and Bosnia just tied 1-1.
Canada and Bosnia
Herzegovina.
Yeah, you got to say the
whole
thing.
I had predicted that Canada was going to win 2-1. I didn't watch the game, but that's what I predicted. But
I'll tell you something.
Tied. So the U.S. plays tonight.
No. I'll tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, about that Jake kid. He also came at me once about my love for soccer. Early age, I spent a lot of time playing soccer,
We are a
and
soccer family.
he
Some of us.
he was a football kid, and he let me know that. You open a cold one?
It's sparkling water. Yep. What do you let you know?
He let me know that the size of American football, that is American football, the NFL, National Football League,
yes,
is far greater and larger and has a stronger fan base than anything that soccer, football, just football. You don't even have to put American in the front because that's how large it is.
How old was he?
Remember, we were about 12, 13, and he came at me hard about this, and the statistics have never really changed. When you watch the World Cup, you get about 4 billion people tuning in, and for the Super Bowl, you get about 103.5 million.
Okay, well, yes. I may not be a soccer fan, but I'm not ignorant. Soccer is a world sport, and American football
They call it the World
American.
Cup.
So it's okay, though. He was young.
They just call it the Super Bowl.
I don't know, Jake, but I'm sure he doesn't stand
I'm
by
not
that
anti-football.
Point I'm sure
I'm not anti-American
by
football by any stretch of the imagination. I would put down another sport in favor of it. Well,
no, I love soccer. It's a 90-minute game. You sit there on the edge of your seat waiting for someone to score. And it's great. I mean, it's great. It's really fun.
They score quite a bit.
They pass a lot. They get close. They get really close. And then
But it's not about the goals.
It's not about the goals. And that's something I learned today. Is that
it's about
not
the finesse,
about the goals.
The headers. It's a game ultimately told in the simplicities of the movement. They're operating
complexity. I mean,
they're
doing stuff out there. I'm very supportive of it. I am very happy for all those who are watching it. I had a friend of mine ask if I'm ready for the World Cup. I said, as I'll ever be.
Well, I just texted a friend, and I thought he was in Paraguay tonight, but
Paraguay.
Oh, Paraguay.
That's who we're playing tonight. The U.S.
Yeah, he's still in Peru, so he's not. I was like, go to the bars, U.S. versus Paraguay, and wear U.S. colors.
See how that goes.
Is it going to turn into Spurs versus Knicks?
Does Peru care about Paraguay? I mean, I know
there's no. I'm saying that he is about to jump to that country, and I thought he had already made the jump.
Oh,
but he's still down in Peru.
Yeah,
and he's going to Paraguay next, and then he's going to hit Bolivia, and then he's going to hit Chile. So he's moving around, and I just was like, oh, this match is coming up. Get to a bar right now, because it'd be a good time, or it could be a bad time if you show up in red, white, and blue.
I would go. And you would have a great time. I don't know if I would wear USA colors. I think they probably have a lot more fun cheering for their team, and it might be more fun to cheer with them. I've been seeing a lot of people making fun of our USA cheers.
You raised the Modelo glass. That's what the commercials are about.
They have Modelo down there?
Isn't that where... I thought that... No?
I don't know.
Corona?
I think that's Mexico.
South America is a large place.
I haven't
and
been to
I've
South
only
America.
visited one country within South America. I know you personally have told me that you don't
Well.
No?
I don't know if I stand by that.
Oh, you've changed.
Yeah, I would go to South America. I just don't have money right now in this economy.
You're having a tough time.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. You have anything else you want to say about the World Cup?
I think...
You watch any games?
I think what we want to acknowledge is that this is a very large event, and a lot of countries are coming together. Sometimes for the first time, you have a lot of people meeting, and friendships could form and blossom.
Flourish.
What?
I'm excited for the Scotland versus Haiti. That's happening Saturday, I think, yeah, it has to be Saturday. The Scots got off their plane in Boston. Boston.
You've been to Boston?
Yeah, but that's not the point of the story. They got off their plane, and little interviewer was there from their local news station. he was like interviewing them, and one of the guys was like, I have nothing to complain about except we ran out of beer on the flight.
Dude, a
Isn't that
flight
funny?
without a few brewskis? It's not a good
No,
time.
he had already had a few. I think they ran out. Then he said he switched to wine. And the interviewer
Wine?
was like, okay. And he was like, I'm going to go to the pub now and get another pint.
No, I hear about these people like dosing themselves with a whole full bottle of wine, and I just
No, I think the
I think
Scottish
there's
are
a
just built
weight.
different. They're stronger than us.
No, but there's a weight to red wine that a beer doesn't have. A beer has a lightness, despite it actually probably being heavier in the end.
Oh,
I think the beer catches up with you worse than the
I
wine.
would wait. You just contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said that.
Because you didn't listen to the whole
You said
point.
wine
You were
is-
coming in real tough on me because you thought you knew what I was saying. But what I was saying was, in the end, wine is ultimately the lighter of the two, despite the viscosity of the drink. You look at the two, you put them on a table side by side.
No,
a
I don't
nice
think-
Corona, cold in a glass, and then you put a wine glass
I-
next to it, and you're like, that wine's going to sit with me. But no, the next day when you wake up,
I actually think more people would agree with this point, and this isn't controversial. It's the
yeah, but sometimes it's about, appealing.
it's the carbonation. I think it makes it heavy.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
And whenever you go to a bar, I highly recommend, I know you don't frequent too many, request the pint glass. If they're not doing tap, if they're not doing the pull downs, you want to say, give me a glass, and you just, you casually pour it in.
Pour it yourself. Only if it's chilled though.
What did you say?
Pour it yourself. I don't want a hot pint glass though.
I don't think you heard me again.
You said if they're not doing tap,
Yeah.
request a pint glass
Uh-huh.
and pour from the bottle to the glass
Or the can.
or the can and drink it in the glass. I think I heard you. I just wouldn't do that if the glass is not chilled.
Oh, no. Because the
So-
next day, the everlasting effects of the beer will be considerably less, and you'll actually... so it'll help you in the end, even if it's a warm, tepid glass. That's not bad. I don't know the definition of tepid. Could you...
Tepid, it's like not cold but not hot. It's like tepid.
Wow. I use that right.
Okay.
I do
Anything
actually...
else
No.
for the World Cup?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm all in. So I got, you got basketball, Spurs, all in. I have no idea what's going on with UFC. We could talk about that. I'm all in on DRC.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes. This will be their second ever appearance in the World Cup. The last one was 50 years ago, and they did not go very far. They are in Group K. They got an easy lineup in there. They got, I think it was Portugal and Argentina. Just like these low-level
easy.
teams.
No,
They're making it
yeah.
out of the group stages.
Super easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, that'll be a piece of pie.
I think like there's some old player or maybe it was Messi or Ronaldo.
No, like
And he's
they got
aged
that.
out because this is his last World Cup. Did you
Yeah.
know for Neymar Jr., Messi, and Ronaldo, this is their last World Cup? So if you want to get into soccer, now's the time because these are household names that have been with me since my childhood. You hear about Messi when you get to the pitch, and everyone's just being like, "You're the
pitch.
next
What
Messi."
pitch?
The pitch. That's what they call
That's baseball.
No.
The pitch? That's baseball.
I know that you might have maybe slighted the soccer community slightly.
The pitch is baseball.
No, it's not.
That's where you
I know
pitch.
we're having technical difficulties with pulling things up and fact checking ourselves.
Yeah, the computer died.
But that's
But-
okay. It isn't because I watched Ted Lasso. I know a good deal about the sport. But what I would before we end this soccer conversation, I would like you to bring up some of your strongest days where you would be out on the pitch and where you went with soccer at the early ages, the ages you didn't actually like to play or even watch.
Well, I was
It
forced
was
to play.
you 3, you 4. You were a very young age. You were a
8.
small little kid.
You 8.
Oh,
We had real
so it was a
nets.
game you would have watched, a match, ever so. So
Wait, are you
why
talking
don't
about you or me?
I'm talking about you? I want to hear about your time on the turf, on the pitch.
It was real grass. It was real grass.
Yeah, seed planted
So just
and
grass
grown by the
on the
beautiful
field.
people. I don't think we should say where, actually. The beautiful people. So go. Tell me about it.
The setup of this is crazy.
No,
Yes,
because this has been brought up by your father for decades. He'll anytime he gets the chance to talk about your
Yeah.
soccer years.
Well,
And out of his 4 children,
he had
5 children really,
4 other children who played.
wait,
who
hold on.
Who played
who went a lot farther than you.
farther, but
you
not better.
Are the yes? So go ahead.
I was forced to play soccer for a year, 2 years, 2 seasons, so 1 year. And I don't know. I mean, I guess there's really only one way to put it, and that's just that, like, I was a natural.
Yes.
And, like, I mean, I was young, but if I would have kept at it, probably would be way more invested in the World Cup now and maybe playing professionally. It's the only way to put it. I mean, to be humble, though, I only played a year. And it was pretty easy. I mean, I just got out there and just kicked that ball and scored. Actually, I played defense, so that's a lie. I played defense and I defended that goal with everything I had, and we never really got scored on. Yes. Me and my cousin, and we were undefeated in U8 soccer. We were called the Crushers, and it was rightfully so because we crushed everyone we went against. I can't say that I pulled, it's a team sport, so like it was a team effort. Wouldn't say I pulled harder than anyone else, but definitely pulled some weight when I wasn't distracted picking flowers and
carried your own.
Yeah, I would say I carried my own. I mean, there were times when I would get a little distracted. You look down like, oh my gosh, it's like 4-leaf clover. So like sometimes people on the sidelines had to yell at me that a ball was coming my way. Oh
my gosh,
I was told to silence my phone.
Oh my gosh, they changed how you turn off the alarm, so I had to see how to do that.
Don't even get me started about the new Apple alarm update, but we can come back to that.
I think we should. So bring me back to your soccer.
Is that how we're starting?
Yeah, bring me back to your soccer.
My soccer?
No.
My soccer days. I was born.
Let's not do this.
I'm just joking. It's tough when you're born into a soccer family and you're not a soccer person.
No, Trez, you've missed the greatest part of this whole thing. You go undefeated. U8.
U8.
You're dominating as a left back or a right back. Pretty sure you're a left back.
No.
You said you were a defender.
Yeah.
That's LD right there.
Okay,
RD.
yeah. Okay, if that's what that
Actually, it's RB. Sorry. I get the B's and the D's confused so bad.
Defense.
There's
no goalies in U8.
Look.
So we're like front lines.
The greatest part of your soccer experience. I don't know if I was there. I hear about it. This is the kind of thing that you hear.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
People weren't like coming to my games.
Oh, I thought you. Oh. I thought I heard the space bar like you were powering up the computer or something. No. What you did was something that's now told about to many people who weren't even, within the sphere of your soccer experience. These are people in different states, different countries. They hear about this. And you're missing and not stressing the fact that you were able to, as a left or right back, maybe center back.
Defense.
I don't know the layout or how your coach approached, playing the players at U8 level.
My dad was my coach.
So you're a back. I did actually something similar in my time, but we're gonna really focus on you right here.
Always about yourself. Always.
You didn't listen to the whole thing, and you're not really holding the mic. You're just
Well, I was waiting for you to finish talking.
Okay.
So I don't need to be
That's
like.
very kind.
Yeah, I was letting you talk. So.
And it's about you. So maybe just focus here. What you did was you kicked the ball from, I want to say, half field. Right at that center line, and this is a tough game. It's been back and forth all match. Each quarter is like, put me in, coach, and you're in. And
I don't think we had any
you've gone
substitutes.
I thought you were gonna.
Sorry, go ahead.
And you're finally put in, and there's seconds left on the clock. We're almost to the 90-minute mark. I don't know if y'all played 90 minutes, but I do know y'all did quarters. So it's fourth quarter, bottom of the fourth, and what you do is it's probably tied up, and this is the big, there's not a lot of time to make moves, and you don't know what to do. So you gradually, with a light foot, give the ball a kick that any other kick by any other player across the entire league, it probably wouldn't have gone the way it goes for you. And players begin to part like the sea, the Red Sea, and there's a smooth movement, and the ball rolls over the dandelions, whatever was growing amongst the turf, the grass, because I don't think where you were playing necessarily was an area where the grass itself was without weed. But so as it rolls through and it makes its way, we're talking, as you make 60-yard line, 70-yard line, 80, and we're making our way towards
the field's that big.
Towards the TD.
It was a U8 field. It was
towards
tiny.
the TD, and what happens is it graces the spray painted line done by a young college student. I don't know who did the line, and that line signified goal, and y'all won that game because of, and it was I have to stress, because you weren't stressing at all.
Yeah,
I have to stress the fact that the ball was moving at, I want to say, a speed where it you would think it would stop before. But by the grace of God, that's a touchdown.
A goal. You are getting your footballs mixed up. You said TD at one point. I would just like to flag.
Jake from an early age came at me about American football, and I know the sport. And you didn't know we referred to it as a pitch. So I would like you to refrain from any comments.
No, that's fine.
No, don't attack the sport when I've been attacked since I've been 12.
Not attacking.
Okay.
You seem to be the victim in your life. You want to talk about that?
What I want to hear about is your new job.
Oh, okay. We're done with soccer.
You're working in a new space, a burgeoning space.
No.
One that is at fire constantly for what you might do to the world and the effect you might have.
I think we should keep it vague, but it's a pretty big space that I'll be working in.
No, we're not going to keep it vague. You can say what you are doing.
Well,
do you feel conflicted about what you might be contributing to the world?
No.
Okay, then go ahead.
I don't really want to talk about my job, but we can talk about something else.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to get into specifics as to what sector you're in.
Yes.
You don't even want to do broad strokes. Just a quick,
broad strokes, I will be working with people.
People?
Yes.
People I can see? Or
Oh. Yes, real people.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about that job?
Yes!
I thought you were talking about my real job.
No, this is your summer job. You have been pulling in cash. I thought this was clear to talk about. I thought this was runway clear. Runway clear.
I thought you were talking about my real job.
Runway clear. So now that you know what we are talking about, go ahead.
I also don't really want to talk about this job though either.
Are you kidding me, Tress? We're trying to have a conversation. I would like you to share. Just share briefly. Just 2 words. Any 2 you want. I'll give you the floor. Go.
Okay. Computer work.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What is beautiful about that?
I feel like we're trying to reach a word count right now.
We should move on. I just had no idea this was not runway clear. Okay. I would love to move into a recently we have a brother and he's been attending the gym on a frequent basis. You don't know anything about this. This will be news to you.
Daily, every day.
He goes for about 2 hours. He does pre-workout. He does fiber, maybe. What was it? Or
no, I don't think his pre-workout is fiber.
I don't know a lot about the gym rats. But
it's probably like iron or something.
True.
Protein.
There's protein powder. Yes, he did get very mad because someone else in the home threw out his protein powder because they thought
it was a tough day.
It was expired.
It was expired.
And he, begrudgingly, very strongly let them know that I bought the expired protein for a reason so I could get it at a slashed price. When you want a doorbuster, you go for it. Always go for the doorbuster when you enter a Kmart. I spent a lot of time. No, I can't do that.
To be clear, that I was not the person who threw away the protein powder. But it did cause some waves in our household when that was discovered.
In the home.
Yes, there was a lot of talk about the protein powder being thrown out.
There was talk about it in the common areas, the public forum. It felt Times Roman here. But what I want to tell you is he goes to the gym on a consistent basis. He shows up because what is important about the gym is not the day of the gym, that session. It's the next day. It's always about what is to come, not the now. Because if you want to stop, could you listen?
I am listening. I'm just like
because you want to build
waiting
strength.
for the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, painting a picture.
Go ahead.
He goes to a very popular gym. There's many across the world.
I think we could it's Planet Fitness. I don't think there's like...
Well, considering how you talked about your job, I didn't know if I was allowed to share the name of the gym.
It's a big box gym. Everyone has one.
Yeah. It's
local.
It's as big as a Toys R Us.
I've never been inside. I've only seen the outside.
You've never been inside a Toys R Us?
Planet Fitness.
Got you. A lot of purple and gold. Big LSU fans. But he says that all eyes have been on him, especially the ladies.
I'm sorry?
He cannot stand it.
I'm sorry?
He says that.
This is your story?
Listen.
Okay.
And he just wants to focus on working out and building strength and building his future. And it's like he can't catch a break. Because
I don't actually know.
I don't know. He says that it's just like everyone's looking at him. Young, old. He said everybody.
I don't believe that.
Look, I have not been in a Planet Fitness myself either.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the environment is like. I thought it was a safe, welcoming environment.
I think it is. I think it is.
No, I thought they ring a bell.
I don't think we should talk Planet Fitness down.
I'm not talking Planet Fitness down.
Okay.
I just wanted to share with you what he's been experiencing. And as we get more updates, I'll share.
Okay, well, believe all men.
Wow.
I'm not sure about this one, but we will keep an eye on it.
Wow, you sound almost worried, kind of like a storm is a brewing, like a hurricane.
No, I would not characterize myself as worried or concerned. Okay.
Okay. Sidebar. Why do you not find that fascinating? Why are you so scared?
I don't believe that.
This is what
happens.
No, this is what he told me. He confided in me about this. I met this person.
Wait. We gotta, like, I have to know what we're gonna be talking about. Like, we have to set it up somehow.
I met this person at a long bar, and she told me that for $700 you can go out to Thailand and you can get certified to be a diver.
What kind of diver?
Scuba. Usually it's about 3,000 USD. And what I want to tell you about this is I have some interest in doing this. I never had interest earlier on, but now that I know that this is a thing, I might be going out to Thailand soon.
To become a scuba diver.
I want to start over.
Well,
Let's try again.
Okay.
I met this lady at a bar, and she told me that she spent 6 months abroad in Asia. She hit a number of countries, including Cambodia, the Philippines, Vietnam, South Korea, North Korea, places of that kind.
She went to North Korea.
I don't know much about where she comes from or if she's from the U.S. originally, but what I will tell you is she told me for $700 you can become a licensed scuba diver and you can spend time in the depths. And she said if you go so below the surface, what you eventually find is you can die because the darkness is so dark. 35 meters under meters.
Yeah.
You know meters. You spent some time rowing. Think of a meter. It's about one. It's about one. So, what I want to say about this is, you don't know up and down in the darkness.
1 meter is 3.2 feet. 3.28 feet.
That's what I'm saying. About one. So. You don't know up or down 35 meters under.
Yeah, because it's so dark.
And when you're swimming, what you believe is up, you're actually swimming down to your depth.
Yeah.
There's something like
quite
darkly
dark.
beautiful about that.
Well,
like it's not a good thing, but it is like, wow. You could write a story about it. So I'm thinking about going out to Thailand and becoming certified.
And you're certified worldwide?
Yes.
Any sea? Any ocean?
We didn't get into the details.
The devil's in the details.
She also told me about she's done a lot of scubaing after becoming certified for 700 USD, usually 3,000 USD.
Yeah.
And what she told me was in the Mississippi River, it's some of the toughest currents.
I don't know why anyone would want to scuba in the Mississippi River.
The things you find down there are out of this world.
I've never even considered getting into that. She said that
you actually strap yourself to basically something about this large. I'm saying very large, and you stay down there for long periods of time, looking around, seeing what's down there.
I don't know how you could see in that water. I mean, it's so murky. Muddy.
Now, this is where we come full circle in my conversation with her. This is a moment where I'm able to bring it back to myself, and I get to tell her about my time on the internet around 3 a.m. I don't remember the site I was on. It was, it felt like, you know, when you end up, it wasn't YouTube, but it was a site that had many videos on it. And one of the videos...
Instagram.
I'm not familiar with the name.
TikTok?
Not familiar with the name. This was many years ago, and it might have been Musically then. I never frequented Musically or TikTok. But what I want to say is I found this video of some New Orleans natives having a little snorkel in the Mississippi River.
No.
So they were up on a sandbar.
No.
They were in about 3 feet of water, and they would both go under, and they would swim for a little bit, and then they'd come up, and they'd say the most hilarious lines. They'd be like, "The visibility down there is razor thin. You can't see your hand a foot in front of you."
Not surprised.
These are the things I told her, and she did not rebuttal strongly, but I just don't understand. What is she scooping in the Mississippi? What is she seeing?
She's not.
Snorkeling seemed to not be going very well for these two. It was a hilarious video that went on way too long. I think it was at 15 to 30 minutes. I tuned in for about 5, had a great laugh about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I thought it was hilarious. They'd just come up and they'd be like, "Visibility's low." And they'd come
how low
out,
were they going?
I think they did it a vlog.
How many meters are they going down?
Oh, no, they were snorkeling. So
you're not going down.
Well, to be able to breathe, you have the little snorkel, and you have to be like just a foot under the water.
Well, in Thailand, scuba diver certified woman's defense, perhaps there is more visibility lower. Down. When you go down.
At the floor.
I personally would not get in that water. And I don't know many who would.
Okay, sidebar. I don't know if I loved it.
We can cut it.
Did you think it was interesting?
Some of it.
We can't, like, overly produce this pod.
You're the one who's sidebarring right now, asking me if, like, we're in the moment. So I think we should just keep going, but...
All right, let's jump to a new story. I don't know if I loved it.
Okay. Yeah, I can ask you some questions if you want me to.
You have something for me?
Yeah.
Share.
Well, it's the summer. We've got some big movies coming out. And I was just wondering... Wait, I actually didn't think about how I was going to ask this. I guess just out of the movies coming out this summer, most to least excited movie-wise, and which ones will you be going to
I
go
won't
see?
do least, because anyone who puts a foot forward and creates a film that is at least done within the bounds of reason, that is an accomplishment in and of itself. But I will tell you what I'm most excited for, but I'm probably not telling the truth since I'm not sure as to what the slate is. I think the jump from 2025 to 2026 was sharp, and I believe a nice reprieve of 2 whole months. I would like to change the calendar from 12 to 14 months, and I would like that to be a... Stop!
Go ahead.
I'd like that to be a grace period where I can get prepared for what's to come with the next slate. Because we're jumping straight in.
Yeah.
And I don't...
Well...
I'm still catching up on 2025.
We're 6 months in.
No. I would like to instate this in the future.
Okay.
And this to become a new... I think me and the majority of people in the world could use 2 months off from years. No, from years. Where we just are in no man's land. This is limbo. And we're figuring things out before we're jumping straight in. Because December 31st to January 1st is sharp.
It's tough. It's tough.
That midnight clock strike to 12:01, or if you go by my time, 0001. I would actually like for you to talk briefly about military time and what happened to you. Because I wanted to get you...
Wait.
I wanted...
You haven't even answered my question, which was about the movies. Now we're somehow talking about New Year's, and it's June.
You're right. It's not relevant, but I
don't want to talk about...
No. You don't have to be interested in talking about this. I will do it for you, but I would like you to share...
Can you just answer my question about what movie are you most excited for this summer? You don't have to give me a list. We don't want to put any filmmakers down. I have a couple that I'm least excited for that I would happily share, as I do not hold myself to that far,
thought you had fear. I thought you lived in fear where you would never want to share something that would maybe put down another. But if you have
I don't think it's putting down another. I'm just like, I'm least excited.
Go ahead. I share.
No. You can't flip the table to me. I asked you, what is your favorite movie that you're looking forward to this year? And you can give me an answer there, and it doesn't have to be weird.
I think the problem is with you wanting to come right back around to this. It feels like, the changing of the years.
We're not coming around to it. It's not a circle. We are just like, I'm still asking you the same question.
Problem is that I was trying to let you know in a casual manner that I don't have an answer. And I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to make you feel bad for having asked the question.
You don't have an answer?
Oh.
Okay. I'm most excited for the Odyssey and then probably Spider-Man.
70 millimeter or IMAX?
IMAX.
IMAX or Dolby?
IMAX.
Dolby or laser?
Laser.
Okay. Look. I haven't seen a film in laser. I hear about them. I don't know what the difference is.
Okay. Well, that's great. I'm sorry I asked you a question you don't have an answer to.
Look,
I can ask you another one.
What I really wanted to come to in this conversation was, I know you and I have been at fire with one another. There's been some problems in the coffee department within the home, and I want you and I to settle this now.
Well, I have had some problems recently with our coffee situation.
Share.
Well, Mom switched the beans to Trader Joe's. Well, not to out Trader Joe's, but to out Trader Joe's. She switched to Trader Joe's. The quality, in my opinion, has decreased significantly. It's a weaker blend, even though it's supposed to be dark roast.
Yes.
That's creepy. But it's just weaker. It feels more watery. I'm putting more in, getting less out.
Do you think...
And
I know economically you've been talking about where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think ultimately the Trader Joe's coffee is not saving her a dime?
No. It's cheaper.
No, it's cheaper, but didn't you just say you're having to use more?
I do think that I'm using more, but I do think in the long run it probably still... it might even out, actually. But I don't know. I haven't bought grains.
Its taste profile is overall worse for you.
Worse. I think we could just try a different blend. Maybe it might be the blend. I'm also having a problem with it's giving me a headache.
Where does it come from in the world?
Not sure. She takes it out of the packaging and puts it in a little, tin.
You haven't gone through the trash to see the packaging?
No, I haven't gone through the trash to see the packaging.
Justin Bieber. I watched his documentary at a young age. Stop. Could you listen?
I didn't say anything.
And
I'm a believer. What's that?
Well, I rented it from the library with my grandmother, and immediately I sat down and watched it. And from that day on, I have wanted to own a lot of purple. But the documentary goes on.
Are you talking about Believe or Never Say Never?
Never Say Never.
Yeah, that came out in 2011. I've seen this, yes.
So I was about 11.
Yes.
What was the exact date?
February 11th. So you were 10.
I was 10.
You're 10.
But I don't think... I didn't see it in theaters, and I rented it from the library, and I think the library might not get the film right away.
They don't. There's a little bit of a delay.
And I know that my grandmother and we went together, and we requested that the film be put in the library.
I know, it's pretty cool that you
because when I say never, I mean it in the sense that never say never to the library, because it needs to be there. And I watched the film. It was about 90 minutes.
I've seen both of his.
Oh, wow. You're more of a believer than me.
Yeah.
And the film goes through many arcs, and you see that he has a great wardrobe, a lot of purple, and I was very jealous of it. I wanted those hoodies. He had more than he needed, but he never shared. And...
well, I don't know if that's true.
Well, he never shared with me.
With you. Yeah.
I know that for fact. And what I want to say is, at one point in the documentary, he takes a donut from the trash, and you could do something similar by taking the coffee bag from the trash and inspecting to see where it comes from in the world, because I would like to know.
Okay.
And he got hate for that. People were like, what's he doing eating out of the trash? IMDb was flaming him. And I'm at age 10 looking at these comments. Might have been 11 because library doesn't get it right away. And I defended him. It was on top of the trash can, piled high. The box was open. Krispy Kreme donut. Pretty sure it was pink. Pink is the superior donut. Pink, superior donut.
It was in the box?
Yeah.
The donut box?
Are you okay with him taking that donut and going for it? Not gnawed on. Clean donut right on top.
It's in the trash can, but it's still in the donut
Correction.
box.
Box was closed. I remember. And he
had
opened it as he was walking by in his purple jacket, looking stylish as heck.
Closed trash?
No, it was definitely after a show. He was walking through with his whole entourage,
he's probably
camera crew.
Starving. I mean,
nobody's thinking about him.
So hungry. You know they do child act like singers. Like he probably didn't have enough food that day.
Would you, in his position, I would take the donut.
I think I'd have to see what the trash looked like and what else was in the trash.
Piled to the top, sitting directly on top like it had just been placed seconds ago.
Maybe not. But maybe so.
I'm taking it.
Okay. For the coffee, I don't think I'll dig it out of the trash. I think when she buys it again, I could just look at it.
Okay. I do know that every time she gets coffee, it is a quick transfer from the bag to the pot.
She puts it in the decorative. She puts it in the decorative 10.
Out of our entire home, it is one of the nicer spots of the house. When you look at the 10, you're like, high end. You glance away, not high end. But
yeah.
I mean, you have to agree they're nice 10s.
Yeah, I mean, she does this. I've never actually seen her do it. She does it in the dead of night, I guess. Or like dawn. Transferring the coffee. I don't know.
I haven't been up.
It's always full.
Speaking of dawn, I have not been up in the dawn, nor have I seen someone named Dawn in the dawn, I want to say within the last 5 years. When's the last time you saw the sunrise?
I last saw the sunrise. It was in Dallas. I went to an early workout class.
Really?
Like 6 a.m.
with
a friend. And I did see the sunrise. But it's been a while. I think that was like October.
Maybe October earlier. 1st or October 31st?
No, I wouldn't be able to give you that date. I'm not sure.
Was it worth the early rise?
Oh, yeah, it always is. I mean, I don't wake up early, but
I would like to get back on that schedule.
Yeah. Well,
but every time I'm on that schedule, my days are a slog because you're exhausted. You got to see the sunrise, but at what cost?
At what cost? Yeah. Okay. You taking it? Okay. I don't know how we got here.
Well, it had to do with the coffee bag.
Okay.
I mean,
guess
I would also. He's pushing the envelope right now.
JB?
Yeah, that Coachella show did look kind of fun.
I know. And I talked to someone about this when it happened.
I don't want to be in the crowd.
I told someone, I said I've never wanted to be at Coachella until JB Coachella.
I did hear about the bathroom problems.
It looked really cool.
You heard about the bathroom problems?
No. I mean, the thing is with Coachella,
people couldn't get out. So think about that. You don't want to go. Good.
You don't want to go to Coachella broke or like poor. That's like real Coachella fans.
No, that's like going to Venice poor.
You
actually have told me not to go to Venice.
Venice? No. I said you should go to Venice. It's touristy though. Lots of tourists.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what is in Venice?
Yeah.
Do you know what's there?
Mm-hmm. What are you?
The Venice Film Festival.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't personally been. If I'm ever invited, would love to go.
Look, it feels like we're filling air right now, and
I
I want you to ask me another question.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, sure. You didn't like my movie question.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's that I didn't have an answer, and I would have respected if you would have seen that I was pushing away, trying to gradually move us away from dislikes and likes of film, because the sharp change from 2025 to 2026 was tough on me. And I think it was tough on you and for most of the nation.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was so tough.
You knew it was a. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna move on from
Yeah,
this
let's
because
just move on.
I don't think it's that good.
Oh, yeah.
But no.
Okay.
I recently met someone, and he was telling me about his line of work. Is that funny that I met someone and had someone to talk to other than you?
No.
I know people.
Yeah.
He was an older man, a very, very kind man, and he's always lived here. He moved away for college, and he planned on going in a new direction, blazing a new path. He eventually ended up back here because of his father's business. His father installs banks. Did you know that? There's someone, they actually, Capital One, New Iberia, Metairie Bank, Gulf Coast Bank, Chase Bank, they all need...
Whitney.
I can name banks all day.
Regions.
Hancock. You're not good at the bank game. Fidelity.
Wells Fargo.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
Amex. There's a lot of banks in this world. He installs everything you see within the bank, basically. The teller's glass between you and the person who speaks with you. The tubing that runs throughout the bank to send the money back and forth when you deposit cash. He does everything, including the vault. The entire vault, he gets installed. He outsources it to other people and makes sure that it's done right.
Wait, so he doesn't do it all by himself?
He runs this family business. His dad passed away.
Okay.
His dad passed away in not the best way. He dropped him off in front of a funeral home because they were there for someone else's funeral. And he told his dad, I'm going to go park the car around back. Just stand here. Don't move. And I'll help you get into... I don't know who had died, but I'll help you get into the funeral. And he goes around back, and he didn't have a great feeling about, like, is he going to listen? Will he stay there? And when he comes back, his dad's fallen, broken his hip. That hip later...
fall?
I'm sorry? I guess he tried to go on his own. He didn't just stand. He didn't sit on the bench. I think there was a bench nearby. And he fell, and he beat cancer twice, this man. 2 times in a row. Cancer's ultimately what took him out. It was that hip, the hip that broke. Later, they got that fixed. Later formed a blood clot that went to his brain, and I think it was his heart or brain. I don't know too much about, but he did pass away, and he was able to. He said his father was his best friend, and this is a nice story because he didn't plan on coming back to take over his dad's family business. So, stop. Stop. Look, I think the reason I find this funny is not because of the story. It's because I don't really know the point of the story, but I do know that it was very interesting talking to him at the bar and getting to hear that the relationship between a father and son like that he saw him as his best friend, and the times he had, when he looked at me and told the story, you could see a pain in his eyes that he missed his dad. And he's happy that he got to spend time with him, and he now gets to take the business, wherever it'll go. The problem is that one of the banks. Hello? Why don't you say something?
No, you can say. I'm just sorry. Keep going.
What did you find funny? Because
I just find this story.
You're right. It's not the actual story.
Okay.
It's the fact that I'm telling it this way. Look. One of the banks, I think it was bought out by Capital One. So when a big merger like that happens between a large bank and a small bank, a lot moves on and there's a lot of moving parts. He was in the middle of that. And it was almost a crisis because Capital One comes to him, one of the largest banks in the world, multiple locations across the nation, and says, hey, we want you from here on out to be our sole guy that will install vaults and everything that you do across every bank. Because they found out he was with
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know how to approach it. He's like, we're a small town family business. We don't, cater to the whole nation. So he said no, and he walked away. He later found out somebody within this same city took the contract, and each city they'd call different people up and have them in that city do it. They conquered it. They figured it out. They're worth millions now or something, because that's a big contract to secure. But he's fine with it. He doesn't care. He's just having a good time.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll never forget that moment.
Wow. Okay.
This is what's special about bars.
Yeah.
You never know who you're going to encounter and the story they'll have to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I have been at a number of bars, and the conversation starts, and it might just be a look of sadness that the patron gives me in their they're telling of their story, or they might tear up. And we've been in beautiful. I think you should spend more time in bars. I think it's an untapped well of beauty.
And with that, we'll have to say goodnight. Should I do the outro now?
Do you think we've done it? Do you think we're good?
I don't know. I don't know what we've talked about. I don't know where we've talked, but we've talked. And it's just about the little moments in life. And I think that's what you were really getting at the bar. It's that there's little moments that you have at the bar.
Yes. And
encourage others to have those little moments in their little lives as well.
Yes. You've nailed what we are about here.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, I think just go Knicks, go USA.
Go Spurs till the end
of time.
Go
Knicks.
Always been a Spurs fan, always will be a Spurs fan. Spurs for life, baby!